Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to more Factorio modded mini mega base Railworld. However many freaking names that this playthrough is going to have. I've been working on our smelting array here. I've got the electric poles in. I've got the lights in. The lights, of course, so that I can see in the dark, so that I can continue working in the dark. And we have the belts and the underground belts coming in now. I do not yet have the inserters or the furnaces actually in, you know, the important stuff, but other stuff is. We finished the research we were doing last time. I don't remember what it was. And we started up on logistics 2. It's a long research, all red and green, and it's done. So we have access to red stuff now, which is great. But I think the next tech that I want to be getting here is concrete. I want to commit to concrete. I want to get the concrete up and running. I want to concrete all this stuff. I don't want to go brick. I want to go straight to concrete. And we want to just get that commitment out of the way right now. I still have 43 of these guys in my inventory. 40? Yeah, okay. Can't wait until the new UI changes. I don't know if that's going to be the next major patch. It's probably a major patch material. I doubt they're going to shoehorn it into Not 15's development cycle. But they're changing the UI. And instead of your hotbar items being actual like inventory slots, they're just going to be links to your inventory. So if you have 13 underground belt here and like, you know, 1,000 more in your inventory, then it's going to say that you have 1,013 underground belt when you pick it up and on your inventory hotbar and all that stuff. And that I am definitely looking forward to. Let's grab 100 more of this stuff because, you know, I kind of need it. Also, I believe I'm going to need a few more inserters, so let's just grab 500 of them. And I think that should be good for inserters now. One thing I did do between episodes, I just took the steel belt here. We limited the chest to 200 again. We took the steel belt here. We still have half of it coming down here to make electric poles, but the other half of it just splits directly off and comes straight into this assembly machine so that we can make the steel furnaces that we need. That's it. That's the phrase I'm looking for, steel furnace. So those are under construction. Hopefully they'll be ready to go once I get all of these belts laid in and all of that stuff. Yeah, I probably want to do them before I put the inserters in. And this is, like I say, going to take a while. I think I finished the last episode saying that we'll be back and I'll have this built and all that stuff. I didn't want to come back and be completely done it. Because part of the process in Factorio is just taking the time and seeing it happen, right? Like taking the time, doing it. Part of watching it is like seeing this stuff happen and the conversations and cool things you can have along the way. And it's very much like I keep saying, like the joy of painting. It's the joy of Factorio. You know, we're going to put some happy little underground belts in here, and you know, that's the way it is. These belts all have friends. Every single one of these little underground belts has a friend right next to it, and we're just going to keep going right until it feels right. And not seeing that, not experiencing that, is a shame. Like if all the video does is literally show you finished builds, like it's the same in Minecraft. I really hate Minecraft videos that are just straight up summaries. Like when I did Minecraft videos, I did summarize a lot of stuff that happened, but you can't summarize everything that happened. You can't just come back and be like, oh, you guys don't like seeing building, and then just show like what you've done in the last week or something and all the updates and the net result and walk people through it like tour style. Those kinds of videos are cool. Tours are good. I like tours, and in Factorio I don't mind a tour every now and then too, like a tour of certain special features. But like part of the game is getting in there and actually building this stuff and seeing it happen and all those kinds of things. And not experiencing that is not experiencing part of the game. And like I keep saying, the whole point of this is the experience, right? Now, the reason I can't just speed through all of these here is because these belts are only 3 apart. These underground belts, they aren't 4 apart. So if I were to just speed through it, it would place this one right here, for example, instead of right here. So that's not going to work out, is it? No siree, it's not. Did I run? Oh, I ran out again. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I guess I should be paying attention to how many were on my cursor. How many inserters does this use again? It uses 1,000. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1,000 inserters on me, so I am definitely going to need to pick up some more of them. We'll need to build more. Also, I need them for green science as well, and in all honesty, I'm pretty sure I'm probably out of stuff on green science. Let's take a peek. No, we're still making it. Yeah, no, we're still chooching on green science. It's okay. We're going on both of them, so it's fine. I do need these 100 underground belts though. I had enough splitters. I only need 14. 14 splitters. That's all we need for that blueprint. We had enough electric poles and lights. That's all done. We're going to be done the underground belts very soon. We're already done the transport belts. And then it's just inserters and the 2 different types of furnaces to finish this array off, right? Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Anyway, this is, what is it? This is video 6 of Factorio, which means we've almost been going for a week again. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I had a lot of fun with our learning campaign as well, but I knew from the beginning that I didn't want to make that into a long-term thing. I just wanted to see some of the new features at that point in Factorio. Like, I didn't want to play long-term vanilla right then. I do want to play long-term modded here, or, you know, moderate to long-term modded, like have an end goal, like what I want to achieve from this campaign, and I want to freaking achieve it, man. All right, we're done with those. How many furnaces? 504. How many furnaces do I have? 455. And my inventory is full because I'm carrying a crap ton of inserters. Right. That would make sense. Yeah, no, holding a crap ton of inserters would definitely fill your inventory up. So to that end, let's head down here and take a peek at this chest. And you know what? You can have like another stack of copper and then as many stacks of iron as you can take. And honestly, I kind of want to keep everything else that's on me. I don't need as many electric poles as I have, but I'm going to end up using them. So for the time being, we'll just keep them on us, and we'll just take a few more steel furnaces. There we go. We totally fit it in. And we could actually stick more stuff on our hotbar if we wanted to, and that would take care of that situation. So these furnaces are going to be really easy to install. The steel furnaces, though, the inside track, the electric ones, are going to be a little hard to install because I'm going to have to install one at a time because there's no item in between in these gaps, so it would actually try and just place if I just held the cursor down. All these other guys are going to be nice and easy, though. Do I really want to do this entire... I was saying to myself earlier, I don't need to do this entire thing in one go. I can build like half of it, and half, and half, and half, because the yellow belt is not fast enough to supply this entire run. Like, there's no reason that we need to build this whole thing out right now, except for, you know, like the E-peen, right? Yeah, okay, we're going to go for the E-peen. E-peen factor, guys. E-peen factor. Boom. That feels mighty nice. We don't have any of the inserters here yet, but it feels mighty nice to have that many stone furnaces built there when, you know, you can't even use them to their fullest yet. They don't have inserters on them yet, and you can't even use them to their fullest because the belts that feed them can't feed to them fast enough. However, I have access to red belt now. Oh, you know what we should do? We should go down to the make anything, and we should just start making red belt. And we could just jump directly to red belt. I mean, it still wouldn't be enough to saturate this. This needs like a blue belt in and a blue belt out in order to fully saturate these lines. But you know what? Let's take a quick peek down here. I have 45 assemblers. Where would I want to put them? I mean, I could put them back here, and if I put them back here, then I could take directly out of these chests. And what would I need? I would need iron and more gears, right? Like iron and gears, that's what they require. Yeah, so more gear wheels for that. This one would require more gear wheels, and this one would require more gear wheels and electronic circuits. Okay, so to that end, putting them on this side might be better. But then I can't get this stuff. Oh, I could, you know what I could do? I could do it if I put like a long inserter. It would have to go here so that I could pull out of this and drop it into a tile here. And then we could put it on this side. What other methods do I have available for that? I could put them over here, just on this side of this copper belt. so that I pull out of these with a long inserter, and then I just have this belt split and move it over and run it up here as well, and then it's just running behind for 3 things. I mean, that's not the end of the world. I don't hate that idea. Let's take a look at how that would look if we were to do that. So we'd be putting it here, or you know what, no, we could actually put it here. And we just do it like that. Now the idea is that there's going to be a belt. This one here is going to have to come through. So we're going to have to like underground this iron, for example. Something like that. Would that be enough? No, it's got to underground one more. So we underground this iron, and then we would split this off like this. And run it over this way. And then we will want to run it underneath this as well and get it back up online. Okay. No, I can definitely make this happen. Just give me a second. So we are going to want to do something like that. And then this is going to have to come into here in a messy hodgepodge of a style. But it's okay. So this is going to give us our gear wheels and the circuits that we're going to need. But it can't stay like this because we need to put long inserters right here, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going to need long inserters on this tile. Well, not necessarily this particular tile, but we're going to need long inserters. Actually, yes, it has to be this tile. It also has to be this tile, and it has to be this tile. So to make that work, we need to go underground, and that's not going to work here, is it? Yeah, we can't go underground here. That means I need to make this enter into this tile somehow. And how would I do that? I could go around and go up this way. Oh my god, this is the stupidest. Okay, well then let's take a peek at that. Let's try that as a possibility. You know how nice my red belt and blue belt factories were before in the other one as opposed to in this? Like we can just, you know, do something really demented looking like this here and just bring this up on this side like that. And then we can have our red inserters here like this. And you are going to become a red belt, and you're going to become red splitters, and you're going to become red underground belt. Just like that. And, I mean, how many of these things do we need? I guess we need a crap ton of gears. Yeah, you're probably going to need fast inserters on that side to make this, you know, worth anything at all. So let's put a couple of them in. I mean, this is going to eat all of the gear wheels. This will not be able to work at full speed no matter what we do. So let's just put one fast inserter on these guys. Even if it did work at full speed, all that would accomplish is destroying my entire supply of gear wheels and iron and circuits and everything, basically. So there's no need for it to work at full speed, although we don't want those inserters there. Also, there's a tree in the way. We don't want those inserters there because we are going to put something else there. So let's put these inserters here. And then we're going to put long inserters. Yeah. Wow. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. We're cool. We're just going to put 3 chests down. Like I say, this is not a long-term make anything. This is just to get going for now, basically. And let's put like 2 stacks of you, and you can just, you know, do an entire wooden chest for now. And let's power this all up, and we should be good to go. Also, lights, because, you know, lights are necessary. Oh, right. We're not good to go. We need to connect that. Now we should be good to go, and this is just going to devour all of this stuff. Because, like, look at this. This underground needs 40 gear wheels. Like, 40 gear wheels. It's ridiculous. This needs 5, and this needs 10, plus 10 circuits. Like, this is just going to devour these intermediaries completely. But I mean, that's cool. This is getting everything it needs. So we're going to get one of these eventually. There we go. We got one. 2, technically. Also, we got a splitter. Alright, well, that's going to take a long time. Because these, materials are just going to trickle through. Although the main thing that I need the stuff for is the furnaces right now. We're up to 29 more in there. That's cool. Alright, so I am going to continue laying out furnaces now. And I'll be back since we've sort of seen, you know, laying furnaces for a little bit. We've seen placing the belts. We've had a little bit of a talk about what we've been up to and all that kind of thing. We've even built a new factory in our factory. I'm going to continue laying these until I have all of them down, and I'll see you in a second. Good news, everybody. I'm pretty sure we have all of the basic stone furnaces that we need to make this happen. How many? 50. Oh yeah, we've got all the basic stone furnaces we need to make this happen. And now I'm going to need 72 electric ones. Now I have a bunch of electric ones down there, and I want to reuse them, but that means I need to get this smeltery up and running because I want to not lose my production. So these are the ones that become regular up here, and then we have 36 electric furnaces along the inside. Alright, I have 21 in my hand. I can make those into electric if I want to. We can stop prioritizing these furnaces super hardcore at this point because I definitely have enough if I just limit this to 1 stack. You know what? Okay, 2 stacks for now. That's 100 furnaces. We're not going to need more than that. I mean, we've got these 200 stone furnaces here too. But yeah, no, I could take these electric furnaces and move them upstairs, and as long as I can get the production up there going, I will be in good shape. So, do I want to do that? Or do I just want to keep these electric furnaces for the future then? Because I'm almost there. I'm at 21. I mean, I'm going to need a bunch of green circuits. Wow. How are we... Oh, I guess this only uses so many green circuits, right? It doesn't use the entire stock of green circuits, like the entire world's supply. It just uses a certain amount, so... And it's actually being bottlenecked by gears anyway, so it can't use any of the iron circuits because the gears are all being used up by other things. So never mind. The iron circuits was never even a thing on this. Like, there should be no problem with that. Iron circuits, the green circuits. Whew, what am I on? We're just going to scoop a whole bunch and just drain these lines entirely, get these plants working a little bit harder. I can make 21 of these furnaces. That's all fine. I kind of need to have 72 of them though. So let's just make, like, you know, everything that I can. I'm going to need to make 39 circuits. And I'm going to lay these guys out. It's going to make them all in sequence, so I'm not even going to get any until it's, like, done. So yeah, that's a thing. But we're going to lay these guys out. That'll finish this off. We'll just do inserters for the time being because, you know, I still need to lay the inserters, and I haven't actually done that yet. Let's do it on all these other ones, though, because they already have stuff in the way, so I can just hold down the mouse button, and it won't put them over top of furnaces that don't actually exist yet. You know? Having bots would be really cool. And I kind of like how, like, logistics network and all that is harder to get now. I also kind of despise it because it's like, I want my Logibots. I want all of that stuff. You can still get Logibots with Blue Science. It's just you can't really get logistics network with Blue Science anymore. You need high tech for it. And high tech is high tech, yo. So before you have bots, you have to produce all these things that I don't want to produce using belts. Like, I do not want to produce a lot of this garbage using belts. It's not that we can't do it. It's not that it's too hard or anything. It's just that it's lame. It's silly. Like, there's certain production chains that you do that, you know I'm going to get bots, and then I'm just going to tear this production chain out. And, like, having to build all the stuff that you need to get to high-tech science packs and everything like that without using, like, a logistics building system using belts is just, it feels dirty. It feels lame. I'm not a fan of belts in general. And the performance penalties they have are quite profound. I mean, not 15 made them better, but they didn't make them go away entirely. Like, you still have big performance hits because of that. All right, so I'm going to continue laying these inserters. You see me lay it through a couple of these rows of things now. We're going to finish ghosting out, or de-ghosting, I suppose, the rest of these. And then once we have our electric furnaces, we'll lay them in up here, and I'll see you in a sec. As I mindlessly lay inserters here, I find myself longing for the high-definition textures for inserters. Like, look at this. High-definition belt, high-definition furnace, low-definition inserters. Like, come on. I mean, I get it. I get it. You can't fault the devs for these kinds of things. They worked really hard in Not 15, and it was a huge patch. Like, so huge that I would pretty much argue they kind of bit off more than they could chew. 36 means I need 34 more because I have 38. And what do we got? We've got 39. Oh yeah, oh yeah, all right. So let's go 34. And can I make 34? No, I can make 26 because I don't have enough iron. So since I don't have enough iron, maybe I should box up some circuits. That would make sense. Let's go pick up some iron. I don't need all of that, do I? No. There we go, 34. It's going to make some of these in my pocket. That's fine. I'm still laying down other stuff, so it does not matter in the slightest to me that it's still making those in my pocket. Let's head up here and let's lay in the first batch of electric furnaces. And say, like, we are the champions, right? Oh yeah, check that out. Now these have an idle draw, right? A drain of 6 kilowatts, yeah. So these have an idle draw, so everyone we put down is going to have an idle draw, even if it's not actually doing anything. But I mean, 6 kilowatts is not an extremely huge amount, and we do have 40 steam engines right now, so I'm not too concerned about our power situation at the moment. I mean, once we get this smeltery up and running, and the factory that it's going to provide materials for, yes, I very much am going to care about our power. Like, to be fair, we're using 12 megawatts and we've basically got nothing happening, and it's all because of those furnaces that we have down there and the drain that these guys are causing. Yeah, furnaces 4.6 megawatt. This is mostly production. It is a little bit of draw, like idle drain though. 2.7 in the drills, 1.3 in these furnaces, 1.4. We're using 1.3 megawatts for lights right now. That's impressive. Also half a megawatt for inserters, mostly just idle draw. Some of them are actually active working on stuff though. These are all ghosts. Okay, so we are going to continue with the inserters on this bank right here, it looks like. Okay. Lots more work to do. I'll see you probably when our furnaces are done building. Looky here, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see this happen? Did you see when this happened? Was this on camera? Check that out. That doesn't work, does it? I probably was trying to quick build these, and I went one too far. So we gotta correct that real quick. That's exactly what I was talking about, though, how these don't work with quick build like that. So we are almost done the inserters. U4 are done, so now we need U4 and a U4. That side is all good. We're going to rotate and go this way. And with that, and hey, the furnace is just finished as well. I think we're done. I think all we need to do is like connect stuff to this now. And I mean, that means we're going to need to build mines and train stations and all that kind of stuff. But I think all we need right now is to connect materials to this, and it's pretty much going to be good to go once we get those last couple furnaces in, which we have in our inventory, so it's not like we have to wait for them. Let's just finish these inserters off, and then we're going to do something that, you know, let's get these in first. I'm a crazy person. Let's just get these furnaces in first. Well, I need to do inserters up here too. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to wait until I've finished these inserters. And then we're going to do something to check our work using that blueprint that I made earlier. Remember when I was like, blueprint, yeah, I guess we can make a blueprint of this. Why? Like, you know, I did want to make a blueprint of the entire array for a specific reason. I'm going to lay these last inserters and then I'll show you why. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is just pull out our blueprint here of the entire array, and we're just going to line it up like so and verify the entire thing is blue. Now this will not tell us that we have screwed up necessarily on something. What it will tell us is that none of the tiles that are actually blue there that have something in them are screwed up. So every tile that has something in it is correct. There could be something in a tile that's not part of the blueprint, but that does not matter to me. So I think this array is done. All we need to do is feed it its materials, and look at how neat those electric poles are. God, I love big electric poles. I love big poles, guys. You heard it here first. Liz, 2017. I like big poles. So now it's a matter of actually mining the materials and getting them all up there, which is going to take a little bit of time. Are we still making science? No, we're not making green science because probably inserters. So let's just grab a bunch of these guys, and we'll grab some of these transport belts while we're at it. How are these doing? They're coming along. We still only have one of these. Gear wheels just aren't making it down far enough, that's why. This is full though, so... Okay, maybe it built all these first, and now it's going to build these, and then it'll trickle into those. Gear wheels are okay up here for the time being though, so we're fine for now, I guess. Yeah, there's still some transport belts. Let's dump a bunch of inserters in there, finish off with whatever transport belts they need. How are you doing? Just fine. So that's going to get us green science again, and we can maybe finish concrete, you know, one of these days. Also, this is limited to 2 stacks now, so once it's done, this steel will start backing up, and all that'll be cool. Although the steel's already backed up down this line. I guess we finished building electric poles a while ago. I still got a lot of mediums as well. You know what? I don't need this many mediums on me. So I'm going to stick a few of them back in here. I'll keep the stack and change on me though. That makes sense. Okay, it works for me. I need to get rid of this. What's going to get rid of that for me? Would building a fast inserter take care of it right now? I don't know if that would. Building a regular inserter might. Let's check. Yeah, building a regular inserter took care of that for me. Very good. Oh fuck, man, this is going to be a daunting task to fully stock out. I think I'm going to tap this mine up here. Note also I put a large electric pole here. That's what's powering this array. Honestly, I'm kind of liking the idea of every single one of these arrays just has a large electric pole in the corner. I mean, you don't need them. You only needed the one large electric pole, but it doesn't look bad, and it's just going to contribute, right? So you're going to get your large electric pole in the corner there, and then we can tie off of it to get up into here, and we'll be fine. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay miners here, and these miners are all going to feed this steel belt. Because they're already on that side, and all of these good things, and blah, 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 yakety smackety. But before we actually do that, let's pick up our miners, and then let's take a peek at the situation. Yeah, let's just get all 200 of them. And then let's take a peek at the situation over here. One mod that I don't have that I really used to like was like advanced mining drills. It had 3 extra tiers of mining drills. 3 or 4 extra tiers that I think were each like 4 times more powerful or something like that. Yeah, this looks like it's good. We still have a decent amount of coal in some of them. And this line is saturated, so we're fine. We're going to be expanding that coal production very soon, but for now, we're fine. But yeah, I don't have advanced drills. It's not updated, and it doesn't work properly with the new version as far as I can tell. Possibly because of like the mining productivity upgrades. Maybe those don't work with like custom drills and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't really care that much. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could really fit 2 more on there. That one would have to go there. That wouldn't be the end of the world. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you don't cover that tile, but that tile could be covered by the next drill up, so we're fine. And let's just keep it going. So you only really need to be over here, but you're going to be over here because I want them all to line up properly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's what we need for saturating a yellow belt. And then I guess you can just, you know, mirror across right up here on this side. Yes, that one is going to get us a nice sized yellow belt. And then you should probably go here. We have squeak through now. I don't need to worry about this. I can walk through my drills. Hell yeah, I love that. That was one of, like, oh my goodness, the vanilla campaign, man. The vanilla, or not campaign so much as playthrough, the learning one. Like, holy crap. Holy crap. So this is going to be like 1, 2, almost 3 belts, like 3 yellow belts of stuff in between 2 of them. 3 yellow belts of stuff. That ain't bad. We can feed this down into the steel production and get red belt for it, actually. You know, that might be a good idea. Hold on. I'm going to evaluate this situation. I do have enough red belt that I could, in theory. Okay, here. This is how we're going to handle this. We are going to bring these all down, thusly. Yeah, I know you don't go as far, but you can come down here as well. And you who have almost nothing on you and you really don't go as far at all, you can come down all the way over here. We're going to do this thusly. Now I happen to have 4 belts worth of stuff here. And how many fast belts and inserters do we have? Oh boy. Yeah, if we take 1 red belt and we feed the splitter on the stuff up here, we could feed that into 2 yellow belts. We only have 1 red splitter, right? Yeah, 1 red splitter at the moment. Need gear wheels to make more. That's easily doable. Let's take that red splitter. Let's also take this red belt for the time being, and hopefully we don't have to run anything underground. I'm gonna build. Oh, do I need more of these? Let me think about this situation before I decide if I need more of these red splitters or not. So I want to merge this down into 2. So these guys here can technically do... Well, no, they can't, because this one is a full thing. And if I want to merge with that, this has to be a red splitter. Yeah, no, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. And then I have a 4th one already. So that should be enough red splitters to make this work. I don't need one for the coal going in, so that's fine. And we're just going to take red belts out of here. What we're going to do is we're going to merge these down into a single red belt, basically, and feed it in here. And we're going to get a little bit more throughput than we were getting. This is going to look like it's going to merge into 2 belts. But we're only going to take 1 of their things, because it's getting from both sides now. It should be adequate for our needs. And let's take this one in case I do want to run the second thing off of it eventually. And oh, you hear that? You hear that different sound? The different sound of the red belt? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's give it a little bit of a berth here so that we can get coal in nice and easily along this line without causing any problems. And just, you know, using our straight belt running through and all that good stuff. And yeah, I think I do actually want a red underground belt here, but I don't need it yet. So we're going to connect you in like so, and then I'm also going to put a red splitter right here, and that's going to feed onto 2 yellow belts, and that's going to get us a little bit better throughput than we could have off of just this one like yellow belt coming out of here, basically. And yeah, this whole patch is dedicated to steel. Like entirely steel. This other patch will go to the iron mines. This patch is going to be dedicated to steel, and I will see how it works. Let's just drop some poles in now, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, you go there, and you're going to go where? There, right? Yeah, There, perfect. And then up here, we're going to do the same. Laying down electric poles is so much fun, ain't it, guys? Totally, totally, totally. You know, it's my idea of a fun Saturday is putting down electric poles in Factorio. Actually, that sounds like an awesome freaking Saturday. Come on, guys, let's get on this. So we're going to run this up to here. That's going to make us a whole bunch of iron. More iron than we've been making so far. Also, you know what else is going to make us a whole bunch of? Pollution. And then this is going to put us up at 16 megawatts right now. But once these guys get going, we're going to be in a significantly deeper shape. This is going to fully charge this line. However, I have no coal coming in yet. So, you know, it doesn't matter. Actually, no, we want red belts here too, don't we? Because this is only a half a belt, so there's no way we can make this any better. Yeah, you know what? This has to be red belt too. If we're going to feed it with a red belt, because we're not feeding a single thing. I can't believe that I didn't realize that when I was thinking this. This totally... This would be fine if we had... like a double-sided iron belt here, but it's not double-sided iron, it's a half iron, so it has to happen like this. We don't have to actually make this entire thing red, though. We only need to make the first, like, half of it red or so, and that'll take care of the situation, but let's just make the whole thing red. I mean, I've got the belt to do it, so why not? Also, check out those better mini-map colors, like, oh, yeah. Nice. Alright, so the iron lines are nice and fully charged right now. This one's still backing up a little bit. And I need to get the coal lines up and running on here to make this work. For coal, what I think I want to do, I just want to run the coal belt right down through here. And we'll just put a splitter and it'll keep going and it'll just go underneath this stuff. Or this will go underneath it or whatever, straight down. And it'll just split in each case. So in order to accomplish that, where would the splitters have to go? If I put the splitter right here, then I need some underground belts. I need red underground belt is what I need right now. Let's try and build as much of the back-end infrastructure as we can with red, because we're just going to want to move to that in the future anyway. Let's grab 50 of these guys, and let's start adjusting our inventories here a little bit. You're going to go like this, you're going to go here, you're going to go here. Do I have a red splitter? I don't have a red splitter yet. Tell you what, build me a red splitter, please. And then we can put these two inserters up here. That's fine by me. These two electric poles can go down here, and then other stuff can come over here. I don't use these inserters over there, so it's not a big deal. And I don't need a million different types of inserters on me at once, so yeah. And then let's just lock, like, this stuff. There. Fantastico. Alright, so now we want to run you underground like so, basically. And we basically want to do that for everything. So let's just use this red stuff while we've got it. Because, you know, we have it. Why did I put that there? We're just going to do this for every one of these. And we're going to run the coal line right down through this. And it'll just split off for every one of these, and all will be well in the world. So Mr. Splitter for coal can go right here. And it'll just keep going straight down, basically, is all this amounts to. I mean, the downside is I'm splitting the coal in a lot of different ways here, but it should be able to handle it. And we can always upgrade the belt for throughput in the future. And this will just run straight down, just like that. We'll just have a coal line, a happy little coal line running right down this entire thing, and it'll loop into where it needs to go. So this is where the coal needs to go. Let's make that happen. That means I need to start tapping this coal a little bit more extensively. Also, I should probably get the other coal patch too. This is not a huge coal patch. Yeah, this is not particularly huge. All right. Well, I think this is going to be a good wrapping up point for this video then. Next time I am going to get our coal situation all sorted out, and we will start mining our other iron patch and running all of the iron up into the various smelters that need it, and then running the copper into the various smelters that need it, and getting this smelting array online. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. This has been a very productive episode for me. I mean, there was a lot of time just spent dicking around, like building this thing. So it took a lot longer to record than the actual recording length, although I think this is going to end up being a long episode in the big picture. But it was a lot of fun, so I hope to see you next time.